There are moments in life when everything starts to feel unfamiliar. The people you used to connect with suddenly drift away. The job that once gave you joy begins to feel empty. Doors that once opened easily now stay shut, and you can't quite explain why. It's confusing, even painful. But what if what you're feeling isn't the end of something, but the beginning of something divine? What if God is shifting your life into a brand new season? You see, divine shifting doesn't always announce itself with trumpets and bright lights. Often, it comes quietly, through discomfort, through restlessness, through endings that don't make sense. You might think something is wrong, but in truth, something holy is happening. God is rearranging your life for His purpose. Let's be honest. It's hard when familiar things start falling apart. Maybe your circle is changing. Maybe opportunities are drying up. Maybe you just don't feel at home in your own routine anymore. It feels unfair. But in moments like this, God whispers, I'm moving you. Don't resist. I'm shifting you into something greater. Think about Abraham. He lived comfortably in his father's land until God said, Go to the place I will show you. That was the start of a divine shift. Abraham didn't know where he was going. He just trusted the one leading him. Sometimes divine shifting looks exactly like that. Uncertainty on the outside, but purpose and motion on the inside. Here's something you need to understand. Not all endings are punishment. Some are promotions in disguise. When God starts removing certain people, habits, or environments from your life, it's not always rejection. It's redirection. You prayed for elevation, but forgot that every elevation requires separation. God cannot pour new wine into old wineskins. So how do you recognize when you're in a season of divine shifting? First, there's a holy discomfort. The things that once made you happy no longer fit. It's like trying to wear shoes that used to be perfect but now feel too tight. That's not failure. That's growth. God is stretching you beyond what's familiar. Second, there's a divine disconnection. Certain friendships, relationships, or partnerships may begin to fade. It's not always betrayal. It's God making space for new connections that align with your next assignment. Third, there's a stirring in your spirit. You can't quite explain it, but something deep inside keeps saying there's more. That's not restlessness. That's God awakening purpose. And finally, there's divine disruption. Plans that seem solid suddenly collapse. Things stop working the way they used to. It's painful, but it's also the doorway to transformation. Remember, before God blesses you with the new, He often allows the old to break. When Joseph was thrown into a pit by his brothers, it looked like tragedy, but that pit was a portal. Without that painful shift, Joseph would have never reached the palace. Sometimes your pit moments are just God pushing you closer to your promise. Maybe right now, it feels like your life is being shaken, but the truth is, God only shakes what can't stand so that what's meant to last will remain. He's not breaking you. He's building you. He's not abandoning you. He's aligning you. So what should you do when you sense a divine shift? Number 1, don't fight it. Flow with it. God's shifts always start as interruptions, but end as instructions. Trust His timing even when it feels uncomfortable. Number 2, stay in prayer. Divine shifting is spiritual. The more you stay close to God's presence, the clearer His voice becomes. Number 3, release what no longer serves your purpose. It's hard to let go of what's familiar, but holding on to what God has already left behind only delays your next blessing. Number 4, expect new doors. God never closes one without preparing another. The same God who guided Moses through the Red Sea will guide you through this transition. And when it finally makes sense, you'll look back and realize every delay, every disconnection, every uncomfortable change was God gently moving you into a place you didn't even know you needed. Sometimes God shifts your path not because you've done something wrong, but because He wants to do something greater through you. You prayed for more, and now He's answering, but not the way you expected. The shift is the answer. So if your world feels unsteady, don't panic. You're not losing your life. You're leveling up in it. God is not punishing you. He's positioning you. The ground may be shaking, but grace is guiding every step. Keep your faith steady. Keep your heart open. Because when God shifts your life, He's not just changing your circumstances. He's transforming your destiny. If this message has touched your heart and helped you feel closer to God's purpose for your life, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend or a loved one who needs to hear it. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Bible Timeless Lessons, and turn on the notification bell to stay connected to God's Word. Stay blessed and keep seeking His face.